Traditionally, you and your bridesmaids will all go to a bridal boutique and try on different bridesmaids dresses, decide on something that everyone likes, and then bam, you get the dress in everybody's size, tailored to fit all of your bridesmaids. But we find ourselves in unique circumstances where as though we're planning weddings from home, or even if it's outside of the quarantine, what happens if you have a bridesmaid that happens to be out of town? Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nikki Miller, wedding videographer based right out of Brooklyn, New York. I am so excited about today's video. I made this video for all the couples out there planning a wedding from home. In case you didn't know, there are online formal wear boutiques that sell bridesmaids dresses. You can even try the samples at home. What I did was choose 3 of the online bridesmaids boutiques. There are more than the 3 that I chose, but I chose these 3 because they came so highly recommended. The 3 things that all the boutiques have in common are that they will send a sample to your bridesmaid's house for them to try on. The samples are all just $10. They also include a packing slip for the bridesmaid to be able to send the dress back. So it's a really fun way to be able to still try on a few different options and still be ready for your wedding when it's time. Before we get into the portion of me actually trying on the dresses, I want you to do me a favor. Go ahead and like this video if you haven't done so already. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I want you to go ahead and do that as well. And after you subscribe to my channel, do us both a favor and click the little bell notification. That way you'll know every single time I am posting new content, you will get a notification. Okay? So without further ado, let's go try on some dresses. So unboxing the Azazie dress. Super simple. Also included in the box is a return packing slip, of course, because again it's a sample. It has to be sent back within their allotted amount of days, and then the sample is folded and wrapped in plastic, which is great because, you know, when things are shipped, they move around, they scrunch around, and a lot of this fabric wrinkles super easily. So, you know, folding it nicely and then putting it in a bag saves you the trouble of having to steam it or iron it. Okay, so when you get on the Azazie website, I will say it is actually a little bit difficult to find the try at home section on their website. I don't know why it's kind of hidden. The way to find their try at home options is on the home page. When you first get to the site, you scroll down past the pictures of the different bridesmaids in bridal attire, and there's a section for try at home. There are a lot of options, which can be a blessing and a curse. For me, I'm a little bit more indecisive, so having all these options, when I was trying to decide on which dress I wanted to try on for you guys, it was a little bit overwhelming for me. Instead of being able to choose your regular size, like say if you were a size 8 or a size 12, you would go in and choose a dress in that size. Azazie has its own unique sizing chart. So what they have you do is you go in and with a tape measure, you would measure your bust, your waist, your hips, and your hollow of your collarbone down to the hem. Based on the measurements that you have, you would go in and choose your sample size. For me, it was kind of a hassle because if you don't have a tape measure at home, then it's like, well, what size do I get? I was a little bit too lazy to get up and get my tape measure because I was kind of surfing the site from my couch and I was comfy, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take a stab at it and guess what size I am, because I, you know, roughly know my measurements. But I will say, if you have the time to measure yourself, go ahead and do it, because the dress was great, but it was a little bit too big for me. So had I not been so lazy and cozy on my couch, I could have gotten a sample size that fit me a little bit better. You can get samples sent to you in so many great colors, so that is definitely a really great plus on their end. Okay, so Kennedy Blue's dress came in a USPS box, okay, which is fine. I mean, I don't know, but then when you open the box, it's literally just dumped in the box. Look at that. It's not even folded. It's just a sample thrown in a box. They also included a tape measure, which is great. I guess in the event you choose a dress that is not the right size, you can now measure yourself and then request another sample sent in your actual size. Your return slips, reminding you about the rules about trying on dresses at home, how many days you have to try it on and get it back to them. Also, a size chart is on the back of it. And then there's a return bag for you to put the dress in and send it back to them via USPS. Super easy. Okay, so let's talk about Kennedy Blue. When you first get to the site, it's super easy to figure out where you can, where you have to go to try the try at home dresses. It's right in the top banner, super easy to find. There's a tab that says Bridesmaids dresses, and right next to it, there is a tab that says try at home. So then in the drop down as it gets started, you go in, they give you a little rundown about what the policy is as far as how you try the dresses at home, and if you decide it's a dress that you like, how to go ahead and buy it. Now, my experience out of these 3 online bridesmaids dress shops, Kennedy Blue had the least amount of available samples. As far as dresses and jumpsuits you can try on Kennedy Blue, there are only 3 pages of dresses. When you scroll through, the pages are relatively long, but unlike Azazie that had like 15 pages worth of dresses to kind of go through, which like I said was a little overwhelming for me, Kennedy Blue only has 3 pages worth of samples. I will say, of the 3 boutiques that I tried, Kennedy Blue had the least available samples. So it kind of sucked because there were a few other dresses that I wanted to try from Kennedy Blue. But when I clicked on the dresses and I tried to find my size, they either did not have that dress in my size, or they didn't have very many color options when you go into Kennedy Blue. The dresses range from size 0 all the way through to size 24, which is awesome. They are straight sizes, which is great. So if you know your dress size, it's gonna be super easy to get in here and pick a dress that's in your size. I will say that formal wear tends to run slightly larger than, I guess, what is it, your everyday wear, your clothes that you wear every day. So again, it won't hurt you to go ahead and measure yourself. But again, my dress was slightly larger, even though I chose my regular dress size. My dress was a little bit larger than I would have expected it to be. So if you measure yourself, you will not have that problem like I did. So yeah, when you open your Revelry box, just look at it. They put the beautiful sticker right on the tissue paper, and it really kept everything in place. And then when you open the box, you have a little booklet inside that'll have your return slip and a checklist. There's a checklist, some stickers, your return address slip is in there. That's in that little booklet, as well as the size chart is in there. They give you this swatch book that has all the swatches. So then you have a swatch book with all the available fabric options that they have. And then your samples come plastic wrapped on a really nice hanger so that you don't necessarily have to iron it or steam it. So all you have to do is take it out of the box and try it on. So this really cute little tape measure, super cute. So of the 3 sites, Revelry was my absolute favorite. Again, super easy to find the try at home option. It's right at the top banner of the page. Of these 3 online boutiques, Revelry had the most modern dresses in my opinion. They had the most modern selection of dresses, really pretty dresses and jumpsuits, really great colors that they came in. They had not only just dresses and jumpsuits, but they had 2-piece options, meaning skirts and blouses. Just really, really, really modern options to choose from. When you get in and you have a dress that you want to try, when you click on that sample, their sizes go from 0 to 32. So it's super, 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 super inclusive, you guys. So not only do you have great sample dresses, which are beautiful, but they also are really making sure to accommodate women of all sizes, which is super important. So the one downfall about Revelry is that although they have really beautiful samples that come in a really great variety of colors, they don't let you try on the sample in the color of your choice. So you get to try it on in your size, but they don't let you pick the color. I mean, I guess it's okay because they do send that really great swatch book home with you that has every single fabric, texture, and color of all of the samples that they have. But it would be really nice to try on your sample in the color of the bride's choice so you can see what it looks like against your skin. So I happened to choose a 2-piece, which was a white blouse and sequins pants that, from what I can tell, only comes, well, it doesn't only come in that color because we saw that the sequins pieces come in quite a few colors. But yeah, I mean, given the grand scheme of things, that's not such a terrible thing, given that they give you such a great variety of sizes and everything. But yeah, it would be nice to be able to try on the sample in the color of your choice. So what did you think of my 3 bridesmaids choices? Which one was your favorite? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Let me know in the comments section. And any questions regarding shipping and delivery as far as the packages getting to my house, happy to answer those for you. I'll put the links to the 3 online bridal boutiques that I order my samples from. I'll drop those in the description box. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I truly appreciate it, like honestly. Until next time, I don't think I have anything else to say, right? Yeah, until next time, you guys, bye-bye.